Waiting 30 seconds, guys. There's been 2 earthquakes there. Still waiting on confirmation from 1. I'm checking out the second one now. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get the first one up. All right, USGS just posted this preliminary. A 5.6 Albania, 6 miles in depth. Durres, D-U-R-R-E-S, Albania. They've got it at a 5.6 preliminary, all right? Hopefully you can see that. All right, now I'm going to go to EMSC. They've got it at a 5.8. They have not downgraded it yet, all right? So I'm going to check on them to make sure and see if they've downgraded it. Let's refresh. Yes, they just did downgrade that. All right, there it is. They had it at a 5.8 and just now downgraded it to a 5.6 because USGS said it was a 5.6. All right, now Australia has this at a 5.5 at 6.2 miles in depth. GFZ started this earthquake with a 6.0 and downgraded it to a 5.3 at 6.2 miles in depth, Albania. All right, Australia, like I said, has it at a 5.5, Albania at 6.2 miles in depth. Come on, you silly mouse. I don't know if this is... for some reason it is not. Okay, there it goes. All right, so let me pull up GFZ once again. They EMSC, I'll be okay. European Earthquake Center had it at a 5.8, downgraded it just a few minutes ago to a 5.6 like USGS. We'll go to USGS, see if it's still at a, yep, still at a 5.6. All right, now I'm going to take you over to GFZ. GFZ had it at, well, looks like we've got another earthquake in Albania. I'm waiting on USGS to verify this also. All right, this one here, let's see if I can open it up. I've got the volcano, which is about 200 and some miles away. We're going to go ahead and open this up so you can see GFZ. This is the Germany Earthquake Center. Good morning. Oh my goodness, you're new. I will keep it coming, sweetie. Okay, this is GFZ. They started out with a 6.0, which I have that link, and they downgraded it to a 5.3 at 6.2 miles in depth. Australia, I cannot enlarge that big, okay? I wish I could, but I can't. But Australia's got it at a 5.5 at 6.2 miles in depth. Let me go see here if USGS has added to this, because right now GFZ said there was another earthquake, Albania, at a 5.3. All right, now that's 2 earthquakes. We're waiting on USGS to confirm. EMSC's got it at a 5.3. They sent out a tweet. I copied that down. We're still waiting on USGS. Australia also has that. Australia's got that one at a 5.2 at 6.2 miles in depth. So we've got 2 earthquakes there in Albania. EMSC now says it's a 5.6. USGS says it's a 5.6. Australia's got it at a 5.5 at 6.2 miles in depth. GFZ says it's a 5.3 at 6.2 miles in depth, but they had it at a 6.0 preliminary. All right. Now, the second earthquake, the test took place. Let me see if I can get that refreshed. All right. GFC says it's a 5.3. Australia says it's a 5.2. EMSC says it's a 5.3. All right, so we're still waiting on that one. So there's 2 earthquakes there in Albania at this time. All right. Yeah. A 5.3 and a 5.6 so far. We're waiting to see if USGS confirms this. All right, so let me go back to USGS and see if they've confirmed. They have not confirmed the 5.3 yet. They still have the 5.6. All right. And let's see if GFC has got the 5.3. This is the new one. They have not confirmed yet. Let me see if I can enlarge this. Yes, I can. Okay. The second earthquake that occurred, they're saying, was a 5.3. All right. This is GFZ, a 5.3. Okay. This one just occurred a few minutes after the 5.6. All right. Now we're going to go to EMSC to show you they've got it up as a 5.3. Here we go. I've copied that also. It'll be in the description box. We're still waiting on USGS to decide whether this happened or not. They're taking their good-natured time. On the 5.3, this is EMSC. They've got it at 26 kilometers. I'll do that in a second as soon as I figure out whether it's going to be confirmed or not. There it is. No, it isn't. They're still waiting on USGS. EMSC has got it at 37 miles in depth. GFC has got it at 17 miles in depth. This is the second earthquake, guys. 5.3. And they've got it at 17 miles in depth. Australia's got it at a 5.2. They've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. I'm writing this down so I remember to go back and get all links. 5.2 at 6.2 miles in depth. All right, so we're still waiting on USGS to confirm that. Let me go back to USGS's page and see if they've got it up. They've got it now as a 5.1. They just said it, just posted it. Let me share this with you. This is earthquake number 2. All right, Albania. They've got it at a 5.1. GFZ's got it at a 5.3. EMSC had it at a 5.3, but I'm going to lay you odds right now they've downgraded. They always do. And Australia's got it at a 5.2. USGS has got it at 6.2 miles in depth. This is the second earthquake now that happened just minutes apart. All right, so let me copy that. And let me paste this into the description box. USGS webpage. They didn't put out a tweet for this one. I don't know why, but they didn't. They put out a tweet for the other one, but they did not put out a tweet for this one. So let me go. I feel like I'm juggling here. So we've got 2 earthquakes that happened in Albania, 5.6 and according to the USGS, a 5.1. Let me go ahead and let's see. I got to get information. Yes, I know. Give me a break. I'm working on it. Copy. Oh, excuse me, guys. I apologize. I want this to copy. Come on. Trying to shrink it down so you guys can see it. Come on, open up. For some reason now the internet's not working. I wonder why. Hang on, we're going to open that up for GFC so you can see it. I'm having problems with the internet. And there it goes, finally. This is earthquake number 2, guys. GFC's got it at a 5.3 at 17 miles in depth, okay? That's 27 kilometers, 17 miles in depth. Now, let's go back to USGS, pull that up, and then pull up GFZ. Now, you keep in mind that, EMSC. Keep in mind that EMSC had it at a 5.3. But what we got now is USGS saying the second earthquake was a 5.1. All right? There's USGS webpage. That's in Albania, okay? Now, let's go to EMSC for the second earthquake that happened there just a few seconds ago. Well, a few minutes ago. And refresh. Whoa, seriously. They upgraded it. EMSC now has it at a 5.4. I guess they haven't got the word that USGS has got it at a 5.1. All right, so I want to copy that and put that in there also, because I'm sure they're going to downgrade. They always do. Let me put that in the notes with it as well. EMSC upgrade. Paste. All right, now let's go back and I'll show you these earthquakes and locations of volcanoes. All right, but right now, the second earthquake in Albania, according to the EMSC, was a 5.4. All right, there it is. That's the second earthquake. That's EMSC, the European Earthquake Center. You're more than welcome, Cody. Let's go show you the USGS on the second earthquake. Said it was a 5.1. Australia's got it at a 5.2 at 6.2 miles in depth. GFC's got it at a 5.3 at 17 miles in depth. All right, you guys are totally awesome. Hang tight. Let me show you where these earthquakes took place. Both in the same location, guys. Let me pull this up. Enlarge, please. Pull it over just a hair. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to try. Can you see Albania down here? I know it's blurry. I can't enlarge it. When I enlarge it, it disappears. All right, but you've had two earthquakes there, two major earthquakes there. According to the USGS, there was a 5.6 and a 5.1. EMSC is beginning to differ with USGS. I'm going to go back here in a second and check. The second earthquake was, according to the USGS, a 5.1. According to GFC, it was a 5.3 at 17 miles in depth. EMSC had it at a 5.3, upgraded that second earthquake to a 3.7. Australia's got it at a 5.2, and USGS has got it at a 5.1. All right, so we've got two major earthquakes, same location, Albania. Let's see, let me show you. I'll read off where USGS has got it located. All right, USGS has got these located. Durres, D-U-R-R-E-S, Durres, Albania. They've got it 4 miles north of there. They've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. Now, the second earthquake, that was the 5.6. The second earthquake, they've got it at Shijak, S-H-I-J-A-K, Albania, 6 miles northwest of there at 6 miles in depth. Good morning, 10,000 lakes. Sis, how you doing? Anyway, so we've got two major earthquakes. So I'm going to go ahead and write this down. So, and USGS says 5.1 at 6.2 miles in depth. Now on the first earthquake, second earthquake, I'm sorry, EMSC has got it at 60 kilometers. Everybody else has got it at 6.2. Let me do the kilometer thing for you and let you recognize the difference. Okay, they've got it at 37 miles in depth. All right. GFC has it at 5.3. The second earthquake at 17. EMSC had it at a 5.3, upgraded it to a 5.4 at 37 miles in depth. Albania. Australia has it at a 5.2 at 6.2 miles in depth. Albania. USGS says it was 5.1 at 6.2 miles in depth. Okay, 2 earthquakes, minutes apart. Matter of fact, let me tell you how many minutes apart those earthquakes were. Okay, the first one that occurred happened 37 minutes ago. The second one that occurred happened 25 minutes ago. All right. So, not, yeah, it was very quickly. Happened one right after another. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the links in. For both earthquakes, I'll have to change the title because there were 2 major earthquakes in Albania. All right, for those of you who just came in, hey, I've got 5 people in here and only 1 thumb up. Aw, that's sad. Must not be doing something right. All right, the first earthquake that occurred was, according to the GFC, a 6.0, but they downgraded that to a 5.5, a 5.3, I'm sorry, at 6.2 miles in depth. EMSC had it at a 5.8 and then downgraded it when USGS posted at 5.6. Australia has it at a 5.5 at 6.2 miles in depth. Next major earthquake, according to the USGS, it was a 5.1. All right, GFC started it off with a 5.3 at 17 miles in depth. EMSC had it at a 5.3, upgraded it to a 5.4 at 37 miles in depth. Australia's got it at a 5.2 at 6.2 miles in depth. All right, now I got to go see if EMSC downgraded that. I just got to go see, guys, because the 5 point, yeah. They had it at a 5.3 upgraded. Let's just go see if they downgraded it. Hot dog. Now they got it at a 5.2. So they had it at a 5.3, upgraded it to a 5.4, and look at this. Now it's a 5.2 EMSC. Well, they're getting closer to USGS's post. I don't know, guys. Let me copy paste that. You believe the upgrades and downgrades they're doing? Let me put that in there also. Unreal. Upgrade. EMSC. Downgrade. You're going to have 3 pages for EMSC now, okay? 3. A 5.3, a 5.4, and a 5.2 for the second earthquake, all right? Okay, let's see here. Morning, Rose. Thank you. Idea. Good. Okay. Great. I'm glad you hear that. 10,000 Lakes. Corey, hi, sweetie. How are you? Whoops, there goes another one. Hang on. Nah, that was off the shore of Chiapas. We're okay. We've got 3 more earthquakes in Chile to go through also. All right, guys. That's what we have. 2 major earthquakes, according to the USGS, 5.6. The second one, according to the USGS, was a 5.1. Let me get all, ooh, yeah, forgot. Let's go see. Disaster alert. What do you think? Make sure they've got it up there. Unreal. 5.4, downgraded to a 5.2. All right, we're opening up disaster alert just for you guys. Let's see. There we go. Okay, the first earthquake they've got up there, USGS. Earthquake of magnitude 5.6 at a depth of 6.2 miles in depth has occurred. Durres, Albania. All right, it was reported by the USGS National Earthquake Information Center. Seriously, you don't think we would think anything else would be on this page, since it is a USGS page. All right. Disaster alert. I've still got, guys, I've still got to put the volcanoes close to this. Yeah, first one was 200 for the 5.6 was 265 miles away. All right. So I still have to check that. I still need to put in disaster alert for the second earthquake. Let me go make sure they've got that up there on disaster alert. See if they've got the second one. Yep, there is the second one. According to USGS, there was a 5.1, depth of 6.2 miles, Albania. All right, guys. I will go ahead and end this. Just wanted to get all the sites together for you so you know what was going on. You guys are totally awesome. Thank you so much. 2 thumbs up. Sending you guys much love. Please be safe out there.